Hello everybody, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. We are picking up pretty much where we left off. A few small changes. Change number one is we ran out of power again, so I just copy-pasted our previous blueprint with all these steam engines. Copy-pasted this whole thing, including... What am I? Oh, my hand is in the wrong place. Including the miners, and I just pasted it on top of this coal patch. So now we've got more power. And then I've grabbed a bunch more items, and we are now going to get some train deliveries to our original starter base bus. So, because we've basically fixed a lot of things, and we want them to function correctly with our new and improved, cheaper materials. Excuse me. So we're going to get all of the things that we previously were getting from our starter base. Now we're going to get these from here. That includes all the metals. And how many stacks is this adding up to be? Hold on. 468. I think we need another layer of chests here. And I'm curious, does this work? It does not. Shoot. Well, it's okay, because thankfully, there wasn't too much in there. So I got ahead of it. So now that has extra space in it. And we also want... What else do we need? We need fuel. So we need coal. Because we had an issue here where I had to switch this because all that coal was going to power. But we also might have a power issue if we do that, so I'm curious to see how that works. And then... And the nice thing is that'll mean less crushed stone is getting produced here. Because we kind of don't want all this anymore. Unmerging is always safe. Is that true? Hold on. We're going to test your theory. I was under the impression that unmerging could delete... Here, we'll do this with dump chests, because dump chests are useless anyway. So we're gonna merge. So this already has 48 items in it. I think I need 3 before it's bigger, because I have 37.5%. So yeah, now we've got 54 slots. So if I add stuff in... I was under the impression it would delete stuff that was past the number of slots that it should have, but I could be wrong about that. So, unmerge. Oh, okay. Never mind, we're good. Good call on that. I'm glad I now know that. I was scared of unmerging chests. Now I need to dump all the things again. That was a poor decision made by me. Dumpage. Someday I might cover the world in stone brick, but that's a pretty big amount of stone brick at this point. I think we're good. Okay, so other things I need from the network. I'm not going to worry about circuits, because that's all using the same recipes. I am going to worry about tin and lead. Those are actually some big ones. Tin and lead definitely need the more efficient recipes. So tin, coil, lead, coil, and you know what? No, we'll do this. So this way we can have a few inserters. So I think this should work. We want to go in, out, out. Yeah, this works. As long as I do power somewhere. And this will be the lead, coil cutting, and the tin, coil cutting. So that should be lead and tin. And we will completely replace our old belt up there. think I'll go above all this. Good luck covering the world in stone bricks before my RAM runs out. I don't mean literally the world. As far as I know, the stone doesn't have any performance impact, right? Okay, so we do this, this, and this. And then we go all the way... Wait a second. Are these separate belts the whole way? Oh, crap, they are. Alright, well, we'll just split it. This one's not. I have managed to switch the sides. That's fine. Tin plate can go left. And... then... okay, hold on. I'm spaghetti thinking again. Oh, you mean if I just were to explore all the chunks of the world? Literally, of the Factorio world. Yes, that would be a problem. Taking things literally. Twitch chat's mortal enemy. Alright, and then we have lead. Which then... we'll do this. We don't need this anymore. I'm gonna ignore the Twitch chat comments. And, like that. That's connected, so we're all good there. Then this just needs to go up here, just in case there's anything important happening over there that I don't remember. And we should be good to go. Let's also check our stockpiles here. We are currently out of batteries completely, which is not good. I think I forgot something on batteries. Maybe it was copper. Currently, we don't have any copper wire coils. Maybe that's going to batteries. Oh, no, because of the way I had set... You know, I guess this sort of makes sense that I'm providing the sheet coils. But I probably should provide copper wire eventually. But for now, this should be working. What's the hold up here? Is it lead? Probably lead. No? Oh. Oh yeah, I think someone left a comment about this. I completely didn't connect all my lead stuff. Didn't finish connecting that. So yeah, that is the problem. We shall go fix. We shall fix the problem. Also, what is that lane balancer? I don't even know what you're complaining about, but I don't like your tone of voice, sir. So I'm going to ignore your outspoken complaining and derogatory nature, and I'm going to move on with my life. We have lead down here. I don't know, man. It works. My brain is in spaghetti mode today. So I'm going to make things extra spaghetti just for YouTube and you to enjoy while you sit there and bang your face against a keyboard wondering why would he do this to me. And my answer is because I can. Sometimes I feel like I'm the Joker from Batman, you know. Hopefully that was lead, otherwise I just totally screwed this up. Yeah. Okay. I think we fixed it. We fixed it. There we go. Okay, so now batteries are running for the first time in a long time. Who knows how long that's been like that. I guess since I changed it to sheet coils. It's also worth noting that our... Oh, someone also said I disconnected this. Yep, I totally did. Gosh. The spaghetti continues. Glad I just now remembered this. I don't know how this happened, but it did. So we gotta connect this back up. so we can properly vent sulfuric if I'm supposed to. Apparently right now I'm not supposed to, because we already have too much coke. It's only when we don't have enough coke that we vent sulfuric. Less than 80,000. And we only vent sulfuric that's above 90%, so we still have a lot left over, even if I am venting some and then things switch. So that works. That works. Hey, Bird, welcome on in. Yes, now I may start the stream. Yeah, we totally just started. Just now, right when you got here. Now batteries have stopped again. What is going on here? Is it electricity? No, we actually have enough electricity for once. Who knows? Who knows? The good news is we have lots of coke available for things that need fuel. That's good. So batteries are fixed. Archcraft is a troll, just so that everyone knows. And this is currently still processing gobs and gobs of crushed stone. We're up to one... Okay, we have our full stacks of stone, regular stone, and we're already up to 186 in stone bricks. So that's awesome. Nice. And then what's going on here with soikets? What? Copper. Copper is going on. Or more accurately, copper is not going on. It looks like that's just a rate issue that will get fixed if I fix all these other rate issues. So I need tier 2 blast furnaces, I guess, is the current issue. Also, quality options. I'm streaming in 1080p, so unless you can downscale it just fine, then I don't know. I stream 1080p and Twitch does the rest, so. Okay, we've also got, yeah, some of our iron's going to steel, that's right. So it actually looks like induction furnaces might be the issue right now. Gosh. I can't believe we built all this and it still isn't fast enough. I guess things have to build up to their stockpiles, so once it builds up eventually, that'll be better. Every time I set up a block, and right now I'm setting up a lot of new blocks, there's a very large startup cost. So we're going to dive in to making, ta-da, another block here, or two. And we need blocks for blocks. That sounds like blocks for tots. You know, it almost sounds like some sort of like charity program. What was this for? Was this for blocks? Maybe this was for blocks. That might have already been for blocks. So we'll hold off on making those other two. We will start blocks in this one. So we'll go ahead and park in the block. Oh, yeah. So the locking at 1080p versus letting you downscale, that has to do with, well, honestly, some randomness. So once you become an affiliate, the option becomes available for the streamers who aren't affiliates. You're not even allowed to downscale. And then from there, the ability to downscale has to do with Twitch's servers. So if they have a bunch of partners that are all streaming or something and they don't have the bandwidth, then they only give certain affiliates the ability to downscale. So you might notice once in a while that you can't do that on my stream, technically. Because I don't know how they prioritize it. Maybe it's 99% of the time available, but technically there are times where you wouldn't be able to downscale my stream because that requires computing power on Twitch's end. At least that's my understanding of it. I don't really know how it all works. Archcraft you could, but that would take more bandwidth. So bandwidth is usually the reason you downscale, not screen resolution. Okay, the trees are almost all gone. Still got some stragglers here. Oh, you're saying you've never seen it on my stream? That's weird. Because I definitely know I've seen it on my own stream a few times, even from my laptop angle. So, I wonder if it also has something to do with mobile versus watching on a computer. Okay, so we designed this in the last episode, and we now need to build it. And what a joyous occasion this will be, designing all this. 148 assemblers, and who knows how many belts, connecting all of it, and inserters. So we're going to get started with it. We need a lot of construction frames. So that's all of this. And we need to import some stuff here. Also, how many blocks am I making? I'm making a lot of blocks. We have 2 electronics, 2 construction, 2 kinds of frames, and 2 of these. So there's a total of 8 products here. What I may end up doing is providing 2 of them here and the rest over here. I may connect these 2. We'll see. I may not even have room anyway. But we'll start with the 2 types of frames. So requesting wise, that means we're going to need to request steel beams or plates, whatever they're called, iron rod stacks, and iron plates. So yeah, those are 15 a second for the iron and steel, and about 5 a second for iron rod stacks. So iron rod stacks, go with 60. Steel plate, we'll go with 100. And iron sheet coil, we'll go with 100. And then on, should be good. We'll name this guy West blocks T1 and T2 ingredients. And now I'm worried, whatever that was named, it's going to go stop at a different station. Because I just changed the name mid. Huh. No, it looks like it's good. Playing Factorio without belts? That sounds pretty horrible to me. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna need to offload steel plates. Just all 3 of those things, I guess. Bingo. I think with the exception of steel plates, we don't need 2 of anything. And technically this should be exactly 15 a second, so I don't need 2, but like a little bit of margin if we upgrade things later. So iron sheet coil and iron rod stack. Okay. Now, best order of business is probably to think a little bit before we design it. So that one needs the grates and the girders. I mean, I could just copy my previous design. How do I feel about that? It's not too bad, considering it already exists. I don't have to redesign any of it. This is currently 6, and we need 10. I want to say this was perfect, right? Because we need 10, 5 making the grates, 5 making the girders, and the rods actually are now going to come from a different thing, so I'll probably just put those on a belt now. So I guess the design's a little different, but it's a good starting point. I'll put the ingredients over here. 10 of everything. We're gonna have to upgrade all these guys. Oh wait, no, we don't need this part. Because now we're just gonna unstack the iron rods. I wish I could have non-blocking saves, but that requires Linux, and I'm not about to go into diving into the Linux world. Okay, and then these can be red belts. And this can be a red belt. And then we need, I guess, better power poles as well. This was back when we had the measly, crappy power poles. I want to say there was a version of this build, if I'm remembering correctly, which I'm probably not, that was more compact, but it required power. It had power issues. It's very possible. Now, we don't need the inserters doing this. Because there's not assemblers here now. And so now we just need iron on this one and rods on this one. And that's easy enough. Maybe 2 for each. Let's see. In, out, in, out. So something like that. Okay, so probably just put those somewhere else. Okay, so iron sheet coils. I could maybe make a blueprint out of this. It might not be the worst idea. It's actually better to have one close and one far than the other way around. More balanced in the long run. Power pole here. Yeah, this feels blueprintable. I'm going to use something like this a lot. It's my other book. Should put that blueprint book on my hotbar here. And then we're basically doing the same thing over here. Just a different recipe. This is going to be the unstacking of iron rods, which will be the first time we're doing that, so that's fun. And I'm actually going to switch this so that I don't have to do any undergrounds with anything. All right. That should do it, and then someday we'll get the iron sheet coils delivered. And that day is not today, unfortunately. Oh, we got a underground issue there. Okay, and then the rods are here. Iron's there. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. And then this is all producing 15. I might as well alternate sides of the belt here. And then that will go off to be provided to all the other things. And some of it will go into storage. Why did I connect the iron sheet coils? I have no idea. That's definitely wrong. There we go. That's better. Good call. You know, usually I find these issues after everything's stopped and isn't working 30 minutes later. No, I usually try to make something run before I leave it unattended. Okay, so that's all good to go, and then we need to build the steel ones. Is that blueprint worth copying? Where even is that? That's down here. That's definitely not worth copying. That's a whole mess. So we'll just redo it. So the steel one, we've already got steel. Yeah, we need all these steps basically. So 6 making Just trying to think if I should direct insert anything, and it doesn't really feel like it. It is 2 to 3, which is a reasonable direct insert ratio. Yeah, maybe I will, because then I save a belt. So it's actually kind of just as easy. It does mess with blueprints potentially, or beacons, but this is not a very good beacon build either, now that I'm thinking about it. I built everything before with beacons in mind. So if we do these here, that's only 5. And then something like this. 2 to 3, so we don't need this one. So that should work fine for the rivets, for example. Does it matter which one I do this with? The grates, the rivets, or the girders? Grates are 4, rivets are 4. So grates or rivets, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, if it's the grates, I need the rods. So I'll probably do the rivets, because that just needs the raw steel. So we do that, and then we'll have another belt that just kind of hums by right here. And it's actually really easy, because you can just do long inserters here. And then those are going to have the other 2 things on them, which are going to be the grates and girders. And then we need steel coming by the rivets. And then we also need 2. What were the 2 doing? The 2 are making... Oh, wait. Did I do the wrong kind of girders? Oh, it's iron. There's only 1 kind of girder, so I need some more iron plates. Actually, how much? Only 3 iron a second, so we should be able to pretty easily just leech off of that. And then 3 per second. It looked like we could do 2 girders. Goitas. Okay. And then those girders will go on a belt. Yes. Okay, and then we need the grates. And then we need the outputs. Outputs go this way. Well, they'll do the grand tour. They'll go this way first, then they'll split off. It doesn't matter. I guess if they're gonna do the same thing as the iron construction frames, then they'll go this way first. So then that will keep going. That will loop around. Go back. Yeah. It will be leaving to get 18,000 more components, that's for sure. And then the steel grates require steel rods, which require... So we need 4 and 4 for that. So steel grates. That is a lot of text. Whoa. But to answer your question, yes, I did notice those things. So like the construction components can be made from all the different things. And then the rivets are like the girders, basically. And then the axles and the gears are both things that can make mechanical parts. And then the resistors and the capacitors are both things that can make electronics parts. And the copper cable harness and the tin cable harness can make more cabling. And probably something with battery casings, I assume. But I haven't really looked at that yet. But yeah, so far we actually did decide, I don't know if you were here for that, that the tinned cable harness is going to be a better way to make cabling. But the rivets are definitely not, at least not yet, a better way to make construction components. So we're not doing that. No, sir. I do need steel rods here. Where are those at? Here we go. Okay. 4 steel rods, 4 steel grates, 6 doing that, 2 making girders, 4 making rivets. I think we're good. So then we just need some steel flying by here. And I think it will all get running. So that's pretty sweet. Ta-da, ta-da. Oh, rates. Gotta check rates. 3 a second is fine. Rates, rates, rates. All the rates, I believe, are fine. Yeah, that can make 6, but we only need 3 of it. So, and we have 2 inserters among that. So that's good. Power. Power, power. Power, power, power. We got the power. I've got the power. Deep, 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 deep. Oh dear, that's annoying. This ultimately... Oh, symmetry. Odd versus even issues abounding. Oh, we need some steel down here, don't we? Good sir. My good sir, bring me some steel. I just think it's hilarious that he actually blocked you for demanding that he write more. I mean, I also don't blame him, because you demanding that he writes more is kind of annoying. If I was him, I probably would have blocked you too, but I think it's kind of funny that you said that. Also, what am I doing here? I, like, built this way too close. Can this make it? Not quite. Alright, so then this will provide C-frames to the network, and as will this. So that's what'll go into these 2 construction, or provider stations. I'm not making more than 15, so I don't need it more. Doohickeys. What are they called? Mini loaders. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, it's working. It's working. It's working. Okay. As far as I can tell, everything's happy. Our power is still happy, which is a good thing. Alright, nice. Frames are in. Go team. Let's call this what it is. Provide... what am I calling things? Yeah, I guess C-frame 2. This is, and that needs to be on. And this is on. Also, these should probably be stack size of like 10. I'm not going to need tons of these. I'd rather have more trains running around than needing buffers that are going to take 10 hours to fill. Until I have train traffic issues, I'm going to try to keep these numbers a little smaller for the more expensive things. Anyway, frame... What am I doing? That's 10, that's 1, that's provider, that's on. I'm naming the station, that's what it is. Provide C frame 1. Okay. There we go. And look, we're already up to 5,400 batteries. So now I need to grab some batteries, by the way. And take these over to... Try to not get run over here. I need more of those electronics block 2s, which need batteries. And I still haven't really automated that, although we're not too far away. Couldn't hurt to jumpstart some E block 2s over here and P block 2s so I can get some more of those tier 2 like blast furnaces and stuff. Because if I could get all my metallurgy to the proper rates, that would be handy. That would be very handy. Okay, so that all goes into here. And then it does look like I need some more C-frame 2s, and... What else do I need? The tinned harnesses are automated. So it is just C-frame, E-block, green circuit, battery. Okay, so I'll give you my C-frames. That's more in line with how many E blocks and green circuits we have anyway. So, ooh, 250. That's a good number. I will throw half of those into the P blocks, where I need to drop some more mechanical parts. It looks like I need to drop more motor 2s, which we have some of anyway. I'm going to keep a few of those back, because I want to say something required them. And it looks like we're good on P block 1s. Sweet. Okay, so then blast furnace-wise, copper and iron are the biggest deals, so 10 tier 2 blast furnaces, and then induction furnaces. We're going to need a lot of, so definitely need some more P block 2s here. Yeah, let me grab more of these blocks over here. I never did copper, by the way. I should probably fix that. The more efficient copper. We didn't actually connect it up to our old base. Maybe I won't need to. Got all that. Inserters, power, rails. Let's grab some inserters. I like 250. I like 300 nanobots total. Like I actually used a bunch of termites and some power poles. 200. Grab some blocky boys over here. And got enough assemblers. Okay. Good to go. Fluid box, mechanical blocks, E block 2 or 1s. I really don't like that they start at 0 for those. I understand why it starts at 0, but it's just very confusing to have. Like, I almost wish E block 0 was not called an electronics block. And so then this red one would be called, well, I guess, yeah, it would just make more sense for that to be called E block 1 and there not to be an E block 0. Because then you're not thinking about the red one as the second tier of E block in general. You're thinking about it as E block 1. And the other thing is just some electronics cube. You know, call it something else so that you don't get it confused in your head. Anyway, let's get rid of our yellows. And I think that does it. Am I missing? We don't need more pipes right now. So I think that's good. And I'll grab these along the way. Whatever that's got. And then head over to Metallurgy Town, which is... I guess I could add a little bit more sorting. We still don't have full belts of ore. But we'll start over here. Because what can these handle? These can handle an entirely full belt of ore each. So. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Archcraft. The red blocks are tier 1. So don't call the thing that comes before it tier 0. Because then just having a 0th tier is way more confusing. Because they're the second thing, but they're tier 1 in terms of all the other technology. It's just not a great way to do it. Alright, and the thing that I care about right now is copper, weirdly enough. And we'll do an iron as well with tier 2 blast furnaces. Wait, didn't I make 10 already? Where'd they go? Oh, they're just right here, sitting in my inventory. How's that? Alright, so then that can handle the full 15, which can make a full 45. So I actually need the full sorting capacity. So we need to go see if we can make some ore sorters as well. Do we have enough for more sorters? Oh, I got 7 more. Throw a couple more. I forget how many we need total. Archcraft, yes, I would definitely like that more. If they were just called basic electronics blocks, then that would help your head. They're still called electronics blocks, though. So it's a confusing system when it's the second tier of something, but it's called tier 1. I don't see a world where that's not confusing to players in some fashion. Also, why are these not running? Oh no, catalysts! Why are catalysts not running? We got a slag slurry. Wait, we got a slag slurry issue? Do we also have a frame issue here? We do. What's going on here? Oh, I just have too many frames. I kind of forgot to check if my frame amount was correct. So I need to take some frames here and just not have them in the loop. Alright, so that fixes the frame issues. Now the slurry issue is probably due to not enough crushed stone. Yep, that is what's happening. Jeez. This literally isn't... Didn't I... Hold on, what's going on here? These both go into one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belts. So I need a couple more belts, actually. Yeesh. But I can't. So what I should do then is change this guy. We're gonna make another one to be a requester here. So flip around. Weird. What do you mean fast inserter's in the way? Why can't I turn it around? Inserter paste logic is strange. Okay, so we got that. Now this needs to be off. Switch to requester. I'm going to copy signals from there. And that should just... everything works, right? Probably need to change the station. Copy that. Change this to B. So we've got a second station. And then we've got... at least 2 more. And I might need to just remove this station so I have some more room. Or at least... yeah, that's fine. Oh no, the power though. What I might do is just keep the rail here because this one, out of all my stations, is more likely to... this is in the way. More likely to end up having both trains in there, and I'm not able to, whatchamacallit, drive my own train out. But this should be fine. Oh, jeez. What am I doing? Whatever. I just forget it. Forget it. We'll be fine. Alright, so we need... that's 5. And how many did we need again? I can't even remember what this was. How many belts do we have here? 10. We have 10 total red belts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so then that... these warehouses are kind of in the way of where we need to be. Shucks. Maybe I'll just move these down to there. Okay, so we've got 1, 2... if I go 1 tile further, yeah, we can make it all the way. There we go. That. Picked up. Power pole's in the way. Good night, Archcraft. Have a great night. And yes, I do need stack inserters. Someday we'll get there. Someday we'll get there. This has requested stone. That's good news. Good news for me. Okay, so that should get me a bunch of stone coming out here. And then we really want that to be these belts. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's right. I only needed 9 belts. I kind of forgot it's only 9. This is fine though. Leave that one there. This one can be deconstructed. He's lost power. How much do we have here? Enough that I should be able to dump it all in here. Hold on. We need more transition space. There we go. Whew, okay. Done. And then I'm going to do input priority right on this. So this will provide at least 1 red belt's worth for a very long time. Alright, and then now I can connect these up. With a lot more red belts. It's a thing of beauty. Because, yeah, we need lots of mineral catalysts here. So, the problem right now is stone can only be sent into or out of a train at, what is this again? 9 times 12? Roughly 108 per second. We need double that, but we're only loading crushed stone into 1 station. Also, that station's almost empty. Yikes. That's a bit of a problem, too. So what we really need sooner rather than later, probably, because this is now not going to be filling up as much anymore. Because... Wait, why is this still filling up? Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, I didn't turn off my... I thought I turned off most of my iron. What's going on here? Oh, did I mean to do that? My input priority should be from the right. Maybe I wanted to keep using this base's iron. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But this is less efficient. For now, though, it is making a lot of crushed stone. I don't want that in the long run, though. Wasting ore. So then, wherever I just was, here. This needs to be that way. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Oh, shoot. Find it again. There we go. So now that will be prioritizing iron from the new train base. And steel, we're going to do the same thing. Okay. So then that should mean lots less crushed stone coming out. The only thing I haven't set up is the copper. Copper will still be running, but we just need to do the copper sheet coil thing over here. And then that should all be Gucci. One, two, wait, oh, that's the extra belt up there. Okay, I'll just put that in on that one. Okay, so hopefully that provides enough crushed stone for my needs. And yeah, oh, that's beautiful. Just look at that. Just look at it. So nice. So nice. I'm gonna take a screenshot there. Now we have accomplished frames. Nope, those are circuits. Where are my frames? Here we go. Nope. Down here. These blocks are going to get confusing. Sweet. So we've got lots of construction frames. I may need to limit the stacks here. Do I really need 468 of each of these? I don't think I do. So let's go limit that, and then we will call it a episode there. Why are these blue? Oh, because of this weirdness right here. Okay. Oh, also there's a train in this station, so that's why that one's blue, because if it can only go in the station to the right. So we need to go down to this block. And we will limit to, gosh, I don't even know what a good limit is. That's 40, that's not enough. 60, 80, 100. Maybe 120. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Seems a little risky. I just need to remember that for these things, the threshold can't be 120. Otherwise, it'll have to be entirely full before our train can come get some. 3, 3, 3, 3. Wow, this one's almost full. Nice. Awesome. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it an episode there. But as always, for those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching. And let me know what you think down in the comments. And I'll see you in the next episode.